Yo, what's going on, traders? I hope you're all having a good time. It's Rafael back at the charts again. And in today's video, we are going to talk about yesterday's trading session, and I want to go over my results for last week and this week so far to keep you updated about what's going on. Last week I was mainly trading from my phone, as well as this week. And whenever I just trade from my phone, my results are just not that good. And I don't know, it seems like if you trade from the phone and you trade the smaller time frames, the 1 minute chart, like you're missing out on some of these details, as well as if you're trading from your phone and you're outside and you're doing different things. Like, just don't trade. Only trade if you're really focused on your game plan, on your game, you know, like if you're in your zone, if you have time to check the charts and stuff, then it's good to trade. But if you're running around in a restaurant or at the beach or whatever, just don't trade, guys. It's just not worth it. I mean, I try it again and again, but whenever I'm doing this, it's not worth it. I always end up with losing weeks, and I take too many entries. When I get stopped out, I take aggressive entries, and it's just not that good. Like you losing your discipline and your patience if you're outside and you're not focused on the charts. So that's not a good thing. But let us go over the results of last week. Well, last week started from, let's start from 10 to 16th of July. So overall I lost 233,000 last week. That's around 3%, a little bit more than 3%. This is what I've lost last week. And for this week I'm down around 0.5%. Around 0.5% I'm down for now. I still have like small position running on Nas100, but it seems like this thing just keeps on pushing. And I mean, I was on the sell side because, of course, on the bigger time frames, guys, this thing is going down like crazy. If we check the daily time frames, this thing is just tanking down. Let me show you the results for the last couple of months. I mean, having a losing week is not a big deal if you see the bigger picture and if you know that your plan is working. Because like normally I barely have losing weeks. I only have losing weeks if I'm not 100% focused on my thing. But if we check like the last 4 months, I'm up around more than 60% on that account already. So everything is working fine. A losing week doesn't destroy anything. Like, it's just the cost of business, having a trading business running, you know. And as you can see, this is my live account. I'm using Hanko Trade to trade, guys. So if you're looking for a broker, I will put the links down below. Just check them out. If you're looking for a high leverage broker who pay you in cryptos, like you can make the deposit and the withdrawals in cryptos very quick. It's an awesome broker to take. So guys, overall, let's check the daily time frame. I mean, this thing is just going down like crazy, right? It's just tanking. So I was on the sell side, you know. I wanted to see this thing go down. But if the market is pushing up for a couple of days, it's hard to be profitable. I mean, I didn't lost so much. I'm still happy that I didn't lost so much, but yeah, it's not easy to be profitable in a bullish market condition on the smaller time frames if you're trying to sell this thing like crazy, you know. So I took a couple of losses. So let's get into the 1 hour chart to see what was going on. I mean, we had these equal highs where a lot of liquidity sits. So I was like, okay, maybe if the market pushes above, we're gonna see some downward movement. So the market comes back, and I was trying to sell this thing, you know. And this is what I did yesterday. Well, we pushed above these significant highs, as you can see. These are definitely significant highs. We pushed above, and then I was looking for reversal signs. So let's check the 15-minute chart real quick. I mean, Asian and London started to go down slowly, and I was like, okay, maybe if New York started, we're going to see like a liquidity grab somewhere above these highs and then go down. So I took my first sell entry in there. Let's check the 1-minute chart, because this is what I saw on my phone while I was chilling at the beach with my sister and my niece. My sister has a big sunburn, guys. Crazy. First day of vacation and she's burned, like damn. So what happened, guys? I took a sell somewhere in here when we broke this bullish structure, after we took out like these highs in here. Yeah, we took out these highs as well. So I was pretty sure that we're going to see some downward movement, but I didn't took a look at the details, guys. Well, I mean, I got in at the breakout, stop above, tried to write this thing down, right? But if you look at this, I mean, we had a liquidity grab in here, and this was already during the New York session. So we had a little liquidity grab in here with a huge push. That means like this was the manipulation to the downside, right? They stopped some buyers out to push this market strong to the upside, and it really moved with a lot of momentum. So I would say like this zone in here can be the reversal zone to get back to the upside. So, but I was in a sell mood, you know. I wanted to see the market goes down. I was so fixated on that buyers that I didn't change my mind. I mean, I've sent out this signal to my students, so I don't like to change my mind when I send the signal out like 3-4 minutes later, closing the trade and taking the other side of the market. And I was up from my phone, and then from my phone it's not so comfortable to manage positions, and I was just too lazy to turn my buyers around, because I mean, you can see how it dip into that zone, push up, then it comes back again, push up, comes back again, pushed up, and you can see how they just touched the zone and got rejected pretty quick. I mean, like 1, 2, 3 times. And on this one, on this break of structure, we could have taken a buy entry. I mean, this would have been the perfect buy entry, because we are overall trying to get the market, we're trying to get to higher highs on the smaller time frames. Like the market wants to go up, and I was in a sell mood, didn't change my mind, but this would have been a great trade if I would have changed my mind and got in on the breakout in here after we took out these lows in here. I mean, could have made like a stop somewhere in here or below this one, and then probably below this one. But yeah, this would have been like a beautiful trade. I mean, easy 3-to-1, 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. We probably would have got taken out in here or closed some of the position here as soon as the market starts to show us a little bit of a reversal sign. But anyways, we didn't took this one. I was too fixated on the sell side, and so I took my first loss in here. Then I was watching the chart, waited for the next break of structure, and as you can see on the smaller time frame, this one was the next break of structure to the downside. So I took another sell in there, got stopped out pretty quick, so I took 2 losses. Then I decided to get in again on the third break of structure in here. I was like, come on, we need that pullback now. I took a third trade in there, got stopped out after a while, and then we have been around the big figure number 12,500, and I was like, okay, now we already had like a big push to the upside. Now we need to see some kind of pullback. I mean, big figure number 12,500. Some people should take in profits now. So I was expecting a push to the downside. So when we broke structure in here, I took first entries. I think here, over here, somewhere in here, I took my first entries. And then on the pullback, I took some more entries. So I really had like crazy risk reward ratio on some of my entries in here. And I was taking this one to somewhere in here, 380, 390. This is where I took like most of my positions off the table, like 90% or something I took off the table in here. And this one made me like all these losses back, plus like 1% profit for yesterday. And guys, this is what I want to say, like, don't get scared like if your setup didn't work for like 2-3 times in a row. Like, if you don't take the next one, you probably would be mad if this one is the big winner that gets all your money back, maybe plus a little profit. So focus on straight risk management, keep your losses small, take small profits, and of course give the market the chance to give you a big profit as well. And yeah, if you keep your losses small, you have small and big winners, guys, you probably will be profitable at the end of the day. And yeah, as you know, I'm still holding this one. I'm not sure, maybe I'm going to get stopped out pretty soon, or I'm already got stopped out. No, I'm not stopped out yet, but it looks like it wants to keep pushing. I have like $10,000 risk in here. That's like nothing, maybe 0.15 or something % risk. So I will let it run. Hopefully we see the drop now. I want to give it a chance to fill my pocket with a big move. I'm trying to write this thing down to maybe the 12,000 level, which would be like another 400-500,000 with just one position, with like the last 10% of my initial position, because I was heavy loaded up in here, took 3% risk, and I took a lot of trades in here, and we had a beautiful risk reward ratio on the first drop. It was just perfect, guys. So yeah, let's see, guys. I will spend the next couple of days, of course, with my sister and my niece. We're gonna drive around on the island. I will show them some stuff. We're gonna have some fun, and I'm sure I'm not going to trade from my phone. I will just keep it like that, and when I'm back in my zone, when I have time to trade, I'm going to be in front of my laptop and yeah, get more quality going, you know. And that's it, guys. I hope you're all enjoying your time. Stay healthy and wish you a wonderful day, guys. Peace!